went in knowing that we were gonna do something that we didn't know how big it was gonna be.
We thought the war, at last, was ended.
Even though it's set in fantasy in a fantastical context, thematically it still resonates. It's more fun and exciting to digest it in the scope of fantasy with costumes and music. And these sets, the crew just put so much effort into.
You have not seen what I have seen.
The thing that's special about Galadriel is that Tolkien changed his mind about her a lot. You could debate what her history and story is. And so that was quite nice because there was quite a few structures of her that I could pick from. I feel so lucky to play a character, first of all, that's been played by, one of the greatest actresses in the world, but also she's been played by so many people. There's been kind of cartoons of her, there's been plays, there's been radio stuff of her, and so it's really nice to be in that long line, and I won't be the last Galadriel, I'm sure.
One thing that was hard for me was that I didn't see myself represented, and this was a pivotal thing for me. So when it came back around and I heard about the character, it felt like a mission. Arondir is a warrior. You see his quiet nature, but the intensity, the depth of his love, the depth of his curiosity.
First go around, I auditioned for a role and I don't end up getting it. And I remember being crushed. When I ultimately got cast, it was actually during lockdown. I kind of had that realization that pretty soon I was going to be on a plane and be on the other side of the world and begin on this grand adventure.
You just hear Galadriel, the moment we feared.
I just was really conscious of trying to be purposeful in this work and have it carry a larger meaning. It was bigger than me, it was bigger than us.
And I spent hours and hours and hours, months, years pouring through Tolkien's back catalogue of work, which is so vast. For me, it's going back to my character, to Hal. The real thing about making it connect to me was it's taking it from the page and from your research and making it into a physical thing.
There's wonders in this world, beyond our wandering.
I can feel it.
The showrunners, they were so open and so collaborative. I'm not playing a canon character, so to have that while still respecting Tolkien's work and the lore, but to then be able to explore and play and feed off, these incredible actors that I had the privilege of working with. Everything just felt like the environment was a character.
In the land of Mordor, where the shadows lie.
There's something clearly so special about Tolkien because he doesn't fade. His imagination was so vast. He wrote thousands of years of history. I've never read anything like that, and if I have, I know that it's been influenced by him.
I was a huge fan of the films when they came out, and especially of the elves.
I mean, this is a person that created whole languages, much less vast world.
Yes, it's high fantasy, but within that, like at its core, are like stories of hope and of love and relationships and of good fighting against evil. Things that we can all connect to, and I think that's what's so exciting about the show, because it's so fantastical and vast and magical, but at the core we will connect to the characters because they're going through things that everyone can relate to. You're the only one that can't look like their character. You know what I mean? The rest of us can play our characters. There was always an unprecedented aspect of it. The pandemic shifted everything for us, and we were away from our support systems, and immediately we had to bond together. As the journey went, everybody had each other's back. It's not a doubt that we've gone past friendship into family.